Hi friends, it's Sweet Melissa. EP, what time is it?
It's pizza time!
Yay! It's pizza time! Tonight, we're making the Mediterranean pizza. We've never had this pizza before, but it sounded really good because it has a lot of yummy cheeses in it. And you know me, I like cheese. So, here's what's in it. Mozzarella, feta, black olives, sun-dried tomatoes, and then a bunch of herbs. Italian, parsley, you could use regular parsley too, oregano, basil, and of course some black pepper. I added that. And then some olive oil, and then we have our pizza crust. And tonight we're trying Mama Mary's, thin and crispy. So, let me measure all these things out. Start off with the pizza crust, not on the pan. So we're going to try an experiment tonight and see how that goes. So, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on here, right, and spread it around. Put my lid on because I'm a little bit such and such. After the olive oil, we put on the mozzarella cheese. So while I'm doing this, it's story time, because it's pizza time. So I was trying to think of a story I could tell you guys tonight while I was making my pizza. And as you may know, we are at Frog Creek, our place where we stay for the winter. We're in Palmetto, Florida, right near Bradenton, which is near Sarasota, and we're about 20 minutes from St. Pete. It's a really nice area, and this is Frog Creek RV Resort. And we've been coming here, this is our 6th year. Oh, I can't believe that. But yeah, it's our 6th year coming here. It's a really nice place, and we really like it a lot. And one of the reasons that it's called Frog Creek is that there's a creek down near the entrance or behind the office. I'm going to give you a tour of the park real soon. And there's a creek, right? And it's a brackish water creek.
And what's it for?
And
It's full of frogs.
and you know what it's full of?
Frogs.
It's not full of frogs.
Why is it called Frog Creek then?
I don't know. No one's ever told me that. It is full of alligators. Okay, got the mozzarella on. Let's put our black olives on. And this area is very well known for kayaking because of the creek. It's so pretty. First year EP and I were here. I was like, okay, as you already know, I'm afraid of alligators, which I'm smart that way. He was like, let's go down Frog Creek and kayak. There's not going to be alligators. It's too cool out. Today's date, EP, the 18th. So it's kind of like Florida winter right now. But this was in January, and it still can have some cool days. Okay, we got our black olives on. Now let's add our sun-dried tomatoes. And I was like, very reluctantly, oh, there's my convection oven. EP turned that on for me. He's so nice. That's his contribution for dinner tonight. So yeah, we decided to go. Again, I was reluctant, but I said okay, and we went. And Frog Creek is very narrow, and that tends to be one of my triggers for these freakouts. Is this narrow like areas, right? Let's add our feta cheese. And so we went down the creek, and I was panicking most of the time. EP was like, oh, it's fine. I don't know why you're concerned. I'm like, well, I am. And I was just waiting. Because when I say narrow, would you say it's 5 feet wide in some areas? More than that? Okay, EP is saying a little more than that, but I don't.
How many alligators?
Okay. Okay.
How many?
So we went, and again, I didn't have a good time. At one point, I just said to EP, I can't. I really like kayaking a lot. It is my stress reliever. So I do not like to put myself in positions where I'm getting stressed. I mean, why would you do that? If you know it is your trigger, why would you? I guess you could work through it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll work on that this year, but I don't. So we were kayaking, and I paddled, put my paddle in the water, and I thought I hit an alligator. And that was it. That was what put me full out. Arms in the air. Going, oh my God, I hit an alligator. EP was like, you didn't hit an alligator, you're fine. It was probably a root tree or whatever. I don't care what it was. It freaked me out. So I turned around and I won't go down that creek now. And of course, all our friends here are like, come on, Melissa, come down the creek with us. And I'm like, nope. And here's why. Because EP has gone down that creek by himself, whatever. And every time he's come back, I've said to him, well, what happened? What did you see? And every time, pretty much every time, he comes back with a story about an alligator. There was one time, EP, you called me on the phone and I was like, oh no, because he was going for quite a bit. And I was like, oh no, what is happening? And he goes, oh my God, I just saw a snake. He hates snakes, right? And I thought of all the things this is the parsley. I got the oregano and the basil and now the parsley. You are afraid of snakes. And he is. And he said, I saw 2 big snakes. I was like, oh my God. One was in a tree and one, was in the water? Was in the water, right. And then he says to me, and I heard something over in the, what do you call that area? The mangroves, which are they're big trees with, little legs out like that. They're beautiful, but there's not much area for animals unless it's like squirrels or birds to like traverse. And he said he heard this like crunching sound coming from the mangrove, so he had to paddle over to see what it was. And he said here was a giant alligator crawling out of the mangroves. I would have said, bye now. So anyhow, every time, and I mean it, every time he goes down Frog Creek, he sees an alligator. Okay, most times. Maybe once you have not seen it. The last year, he said he saw the mammoth, the giant alligator, EP. Come over here, a little closer so you can tell the story of how big it was and where it was. Oh my God, because it does keep getting bigger, this alligator story, it's just, he keeps growing. I think at the beginning he was 6 foot, then he was 7 foot, then he was 8 foot,
Yeah, he's the one everybody sees.
So yeah, he's just a 12-footer. This alligator lives up underneath one of the bridges down here, upstream. So anyhow, that's my alligator story of Frog Creek. Again, my friends down here, they're all big kayakers, and they're all like, why don't you come kayaking with us down the creek? And I'm like, no. So this year, I'm going to see if any of them have a canoe, because I might feel a little bit better about that. I doubt it, but there's so many other places to kayak. So I'm just going to look at that creek. It's very pretty. I'll show it to you in that video tour of Frog Creek here. It's really pretty, but it's just not, I'm not a brackish water fan, okay? Give me sea water, give me salt water, give me lake. I'm not even sure about lake down here. Okay, so cheers to Mediterranean pizza. It is ready, and it really does look very like Mediterranean. You know, come here, you pizza. Check us out. And you gotta help put it in the oven. We're gonna put that pizza in the convection oven at 350 for 10 minutes, and then after that, we're gonna check it to make sure it's ready to go. It looks really good. It smells even better. Sure. That looks good, EP. You are amazing getting that out of there. I thought for sure that was gonna go on the blooper reel. Are you gonna with the pizza cutter? Okay, he's not gonna cut the pizza because last time you got criticized and picked on by me and my niece Felicia. Because what was that? That was cray. Totally nuts. So we're gonna cut the pizza. It looks delish. Gosh, guys, look at that. So yummy. All right. Now, so crispy.
Now my pizza cutting is.
Oh my gosh. See, this is how I was always showed how to cut pizza. He's over there laughing. Cut it in half, okay? And then you turn it and you cut it in half again. Since it's just for me, EP, I put my thumb down on it. I made that piece.
That's your
because
piece.
It's not cutting. Okay, it's cutting. There we go. And then you can go through it again. Right? Alright, I think we're ready to have some pizza. Alright guys, give this pizza a try and let me know what you think. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks just so good and fresh. Alright, see you next time for more pizza. Peace. Bye. Thanks for watching today, friends. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget, every time someone subscribes, Sunshine gets a biscuit. Hope to see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye.